calm down, cause he just wanna learn something, so I teach him something. I am the one that teach.
Call me 10 wins and 20.
I was just gonna say, I've said it multiple occasions. I won't do it on your stream, out of respect for you, but I've addressed the Burger King thing. Just go back and look far enough, and you'll see. Anyway, it just paints Reds as a despicable human being who has a not so good outlook on particular people, and it's a horrible story. But it just goes to show why he's a shit person. But that's all that needs to be said.
Can you just do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Yeah. Look, just without revealing any personal information about Reds, if you'd like, I'd like to hear the story of Soy Burger King, because Reds did a stream saying that I lost all my credibility just because I criticized Steve McRae. So I don't know. I mean, if it would actually, I think I'm ready to hear the Soy Burger King reveal.
Okay. So I got a call one night. It was like 2:00 in the morning from Reds, and he was, you could tell he was panicked, and he said, I need some advice. I don't know what to do. There's a little bit of a situation going on. I don't know what's going to happen here. Basically, with him and his old roommate and another third person, he was thinking that if he told one person one thing, it was getting out somehow. He had a leak somewhere. Somebody was telling things that he was telling either one of these people, and what he says that he did was to find out where that leak came from. He devised this story of him being at a Burger King parking lot, an African-American gentleman stepping up to him and him flashing his gun and calling him the N-word. Now, this is the story that he tells, and two things happen here. I don't know if that's a true story. He's trying to paint as something that didn't happen.
It's a true story.
Well, either way, even if he made up the story, he still made it up to the level of using that word in the story. Right now, he says that he needed to make it as crazy sounding as possible to find out where that leak was coming from. This was his way of sort of telling where it was getting passed, because if he told these two people this story and somebody else knew about it, he knew where it was coming from. There's a lot of stories, crazy stories that you can make up, I think, that don't involve evoking that particular word, whether the story's true or not. And so I think that goes to speak a lot of the type of person that and Mr. Rhetoric is. Now, if you go back to his original name, Redline, we all know what redlining is.
Yes. See, yeah, it's no coincidence. So here's the true story of Redline, or Red Rhetoric. Redlining is a racist term that was used that had to do with buying homes in a long time ago. You'd have to look it up on Wikipedia. Though he had his original channel named that, and yeah. But this is what I was told. He did this. He went to a Burger King. He wanted to look all tough, pulled out a gun, screamed the N-word over and over and over again, yelling at a guy, of course, an African-American gentleman. And, of course, he wanted to get ahead of it. So he went and called everybody he knew and flipped out, telling them, hey, I'm going to make up this story because the people who knew about it, he knew it would get around, and he was trying to me, it's just a way of saying, it makes perfect sense. It's what he does for all of his friends. He does these propagandistic, weird lies. Nobody would ever make up that story about themselves and spread it around purposely. It's just insanity.
He uploaded an apology video to my channel because, see, it got back to him that there was a certain there was somebody else that was going to leak that story, and he wanted to be ahead of it. So there was actually an apology video that was uploaded to the Non Secular Show channel to hold in case that happened.
Do we have it, Kyle?
Now,
I need this video, Kyle.
No.
Okay.
I don't, because whether it wasn't me, but whether it was Bull or Steve or somebody, the next day the video was removed. But it was there. I talked to him after that for a good while about the situation. Just how do you handle something like that? But yeah, that's the type of person that.
So let me get this straight. It didn't happen, but he uploaded an apology video that was ready to go as soon as he heard that it got out to the subscribers.
Well, yeah, because I think even if it didn't happen, you have to apologize for being so shitty that the crazy story that you come up with, of all the things that you could choose to happen in that crazy, like I could say I met a pink unicorn that had dildos instead of a horn, and it told me where Steve's database of evidence was. That story is crazy, and I didn't invoke any racial slurs. You see how that
Yes.
works? I had a
Yes.
crazy story. I didn't disparage a group of people.